Hey, good morning, everybody, and Craig, mostly good morning to you. I appreciate you taking the time to be here with us today, and again, I know you know this. This particular newsletter and this publication we're putting out is a lot about year-end planning, and as you know, we take that consultative approach really serious with our clients, both at the sponsor level and at the participant level. But one thing we do not pretend to be is true financial planners. It's a completely different skill set. And you're somebody over the years we've sent clients over to because, in my opinion, you do a great job of connecting the financial planning concepts with a lot of tax strategy, which of course very similar to the way we approach a lot of our consulting. So, A, good morning.
Morning.
And B, I notice I talk right over your good morning. And B, if it's appropriate, I'd love to hear what are some of the kind of timely topics that you're talking to your clients about as you folks prepare for year end.
Sure. I think when people hear year end, one of the most common topics is tax planning. I always like to say that tax planning takes place between October and December, and scorecard reporting, which is tax preparation, takes place sometime the spring following. So this is a busy time of year for us. And under the guise of tax planning, there's three topics that I'm prepared to talk about today. The first of which I think is the most timely is the concept of bunching itemized deductions. We'll talk a little bit about how the Tax Cuts and Jobs Act, also known as the Trump tax cuts, raised standard deductions to such a high level that many people don't itemize anymore. And those things that we thought used to be deductible really aren't deductible because you're not itemizing. So we're going to talk about a strategy called bunching of itemized deductions and how that might allow you and your listeners to get more tax deduction than they might otherwise get if they didn't do bunching. The other topic is it's obviously in the headlines that the markets have done so well. Appreciated stock. If somebody owns Amazon or Apple or any of those high flyers that have appreciated significantly, even in the last year or two, I'd like to talk a little bit about the donation of in-kind appreciated assets, donating stock in kind to charity, avoiding the capital gain while getting a full deduction for the market value of the stock on the date that it's donated. And I want to repeat, not selling the stock and donating the cash, donating the stock in kind. And then finally, a topic that can be controversial. We're not going to get into politics on this, but I do think it's timely to talk about Roth conversions. You'll do a pretty good job of distinguishing between an IRA Roth conversion versus a qualified plan Roth concept, be it a backdoor. We're going to talk about pure vanilla IRA conversions to Roth IRAs.
Yeah, that's perfect. And you're right. A lot of these topics and thoughts kind of do transcend both sides as we're always trying to make sure that we're being smart on the plan design side.